We'll call to order the Douglas County Board of Commissioners meeting for Douglas County, Nebraska on Tuesday, April 8th, 2024, or excuse me, 2025. A copy of the Open Meetings Act is located on the north wall of the Legislative Chamber, and an automatic external defibrillator is located there as well. Please stand for the pledge. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the Douglas County Board of Equalization. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Borgeson. Commissioner Kavanaugh. Commissioner Fahey. Commissioner Friend. Commissioner Morgan. Commissioner Rogers. Mr. Chair.
Here. First item of business are items A and B. A being the approval of the minutes of the Board of Equalization meeting held Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, and B being called for a meeting and set Tuesday, April 15th, 2025 as date for hearing on certified assessment corrections reflecting the addition of omitted property to the tax rolls or increased value on property. Do you have a motion and a second? Second. Motion by Rogers, second by Morgan. Please vote.
Thank you. Motion passes 7-0.
Thank you. We'll go into our resolutions. You'll note that items C and D were stricken from the agenda, so we'll just consider items E through G, which the board can vote on, plus adjournment if desired. Second. Motion to approve E through G plus adjournments. There's been a motion by Rogers, second by Morgan. Was there anybody here that wanted to comment on E, F, or G? If not, we'll vote.
Motion passes 7-0.
Thank you. We'll move forward here on our agenda. Please note that the Board of Corrections has been rescheduled for Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. So we'll jump into Board of Commissioners. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Borgeson. Commissioner Kavanaugh. Commissioner Fahey. Commissioner Friend. Commissioner Morgan. Commissioner Rogers. Mr. Chair.
Here. First item of business are items 1A and B. A being the approval of the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, and B being the approval of the claims submitted for payment process through Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. Do I have a motion and a second? Motion by Rogers, second by Morgan. Please vote.
Motion passes 7-0.
Thank you. We'll go into our consent agenda, items A through J. You'll notice that item G was stricken from the agenda, so we're not considering that today. But the remainder of A through J is being considered. Do I have a motion and a second? Motion by Rogers, second by Morgan for the consent agenda. Comments, questions on consent agenda? Commissioner Kavanaugh?
I just have a quick question for the record on item C. We have a resolution authorizing the approval of issuance by the county of one or more series of industrial development revenue and refunding bonds on behalf of Creighton University. We had this before us, I think, in our last meeting, and counsel for Creighton appeared and kind of explained that these are these types of bonds do not incur any of the faith or credit of Douglas County, and I think our county attorney will affirm that.
Teresa, York County Attorney's Office. Yes, that's correct. This is a conduit issuance that the county will be assisting Creighton University with. It'll be an issuance of bonds, but it will not impact the credit or taxing authority or have any liability for Douglas County itself.
Thank you. The other quick question I have is on item H, which is a resolution approving a best and final offer to the Youth Center Educational Association covering teacher classifications there. These are teachers who provide education for the kids in our care at the youth center. And I don't think Marcos is here, but if somebody could give us just an overall percentage increase that we're offering to the teachers union there.
Diane Carlson, Deputy County Administrator. The pay scales have been increased for both teachers and special education teachers. And what we did is we tried to peg them to the Omaha Public Schools pay scales of what you would earn there with a master's degree, starting off and ending at the top with a master's degree. So for a new teacher at the youth center, we have increased the starting pay by 20%. And then there's a 9-step pay scale. And at the top step, it's been increased by 6% over what they currently have. So 20% at the beginning increase and 6% at the top.
Thank you. Recognizing that our teachers teach 12 months of the year. The normal school year, if you went to OPS or private school, is usually 9 months. And so they're teaching a full year. They don't get summer, opportunity to have another employment. Also, it's, more challenging probably in the context of the youth center teaching than it would be in regular school. They do a great job, but I point this out because we're always seeking talented teachers to help us with the nearly 100 kids that we have at the youth center at any given time. So if there are any teachers out there that would like to make very competitive pay, this is good news, and we'd urge you to contact the folks at the youth center. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments or questions on the consent agenda? If not, we'll vote.
Motion passes 7-0.
Thank you. We'll move forward here. We'll go to Section 8, Committees. Under Finance, we have Budget Report as presented. Under Human Resources, we have Weekly Personnel Report from Civil Service, also as presented. We do not have a need for executive session today, so it is a short agenda today. With that, I'll take a motion for adjournment. Motion by Kavanaugh, second by Morgan, and we'll vote. Yes, briefly.
I would just like to note that our colleague, Commissioner Morgan, is celebrating, I think it's his 29th birthday. 30 now. Excuse me. I'd just like to congratulate
So the mic's not on, sorry. We were voting, so the mics go off when we're voting. So I stopped the vote.
Well, happy birthday, PJ, and many, many happy returns of the day.
Appreciate that.
Very good. Happy birthday, Commissioner Morgan. And do we have to redo the vote? Okay. Briefly, for adjournment.
Amazing. Shortest meeting on record. With my Kelly. Tell me something. We
Got vote.
before we decide something about the
Motion passes 7-0. We are adjourned at 9:09 a.m.
Thank you.